Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get flawless coverage in 60 seconds. And this tutorial is good for everyone, including men and women. Obviously, I've done the tutorial on myself and this is the finished result. The idea behind this is to get absolutely flawless, really quick foundation that looks like real skin, so nobody can tell you have it on. Then, of course, you can decorate your face however you want. But I'm going to show you how to do it really quickly. And it's just a beautiful way of doing things. Now I'll show you the products that I've got here. I used MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in NW25 and that was the base. I also used a bronzer, but this is by MAC Dark Deep Skin Finish Natural. So that's what I use. Now this works best on those of you with normal to oily to combination skin. However, if you've got really dry skin, all you need to do is moisturize your skin really well beforehand and preferably exfoliate. The brushes that I used in this tutorial are the Hakudo foundation brush, which is this slanted foundation brush, very much like a stippling brush, and also the NARS Kabuki brush. That's it. And I timed it and it took exactly a minute to do the foundation. Then I used the setting spray, which I'm going to talk to you about now, and then I used the bronzer. Now, the whole purpose of this is to get flawless coverage and full coverage really quickly. And the way we do that is by using this foundation brush or any powder brush and the foundation, and we buff it on and buff it all over the face, really heavy. And that creates the full coverage effect and it covers really well. What it also does is leave an incredibly matte surface, which we want to get rid of. So once we've got this full coverage on, we then take a setting spray, and this one's by Scandinavia. This is the bridal finish one, but all of them are basically all the same, so don't worry about it. And we then spray this all over the face, and that takes away the matte look to the skin, leaving behind this look that I've got here, which is basically looks like normal healthy skin. And the other good thing with it is that it sets your makeup so it ain't coming off and it ain't going nowhere. Once it's dried, which takes about 30 seconds, I then buff onto the outer perimeter of the face, the bronzer, and that's it. So you can also use something like MAC Fix Plus, that will be fine too. It won't fix the makeup the way that these setting sprays will, but it's still very good, or Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, but the Scandinavia ones here are much better because they really do adhere to the skin and they take away that powder look. Also, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see in the before because I haven't edited it yet, but this tutorial was filmed when my skin is suffering from breakouts due to a brush head issue that I had with my Clarisonic, and I filmed a tutorial on it, which you'll probably have seen first, maybe, depends when I post this. But so maybe you'll see all the breakouts that I'm having at the moment and the troubles that I'm having with my skin. Okay, so let's get on with the tutorial. 60 seconds to flawless skin. See ya, bye. Everyone, okay, so we're going to try and cover up some of these marks that have been left from the issues I was having with the Clarisonic. So I'm hoping you can see them quite clearly here. So we're going to try and cover these, and I'm going to be using the powder foundation as stated by MAC, which will be in shade NW25, which pretty much matches my complexion pretty well. We're going to be using a buffing brush or like a stippling brush to apply this, but you can use any brush that you've got on hand, and we want to buff this all over the face as heavily as possible to get the most amount of coverage. So let's begin, and this takes around about 60 seconds as mentioned. So I'm going to buff it all over the face, and I just like to start on the forehead and work my way down. If you have a lot of facial hair, and I don't mean kind of like a beard like me, but it's better to go in downward motions rather than in circular motions because it tends to keep the hair flat and look more natural. So just keep buffing away or in the downward strokes to get as much coverage as you can possibly get. And don't worry about the heavy look because the setting spray will alter all of that in a second. And you can see I'm re-going over certain areas that need more coverage, like the spots on the forehead and the cheek area. So once this is complete, and this is about 60 seconds now, I'm going to take the Scandinavia setting spray and I'm going to apply around about 10 spritz all over the face. Because I use so much of this powder foundation, I need to bring back the sort of normal look to the skin. And this setting spray will actually set not only the makeup, but give you that kind of normal skin look again. Okay, that takes about 30 seconds to dry. Next I'm going to buff on with a NARS Kabuki brush, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. And I'm using this as a bronzer around the outside perimeter of the face, the jawline, and then down on the neck and across the bridge of the nose. I like MAC's Skin Finish Natural because they have a nice sheen to the kind of finish to them, so it's not flat. So just buff this all over your face if you want a tanned appearance, and don't forget to go onto the neck. And here's a before and here's an after. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.